Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got a bunch of snow on Wednesday and I couldn't pass this up. So it's now Saturday. I thought I'd come down here for a hot tent camp. So you can see right now it's snowing. It's supposed to get down to -7 tonight. So I got lots of wood for the evening and some over there for the outdoor fire. So I think I'm set up. I just got to get everything put away so it doesn't get wet. It's coming down pretty good right now. It's supposed to warm up throughout the night and be about 0, feel like -5 tomorrow morning, and then start to rain. So should be interesting with the weather. So I'm just gonna square this away and get set up and get a fire rolling. Hey guys, just processing some cedar for kindling to get the fire started. There's nothing worse than trying to get your stove lit when it gets colder later. I'm warm right now because I've been working away at camp, but I'm sure once I settle down a bit, it's gonna set in. So I got a nice stack of cedar here ready to go. Get that inside. Start a fire and then dry out my wood a little bit because it's getting snowed on all over the place here. So we'll catch you guys inside the tent and we'll light up the stove. It's all covered in snow. I have faith. Get some cedar in there. Cheating a bit today, guys. I think we're in for some weather. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but she's blowing in pretty good. Should have some accumulation. I think we're supposed to get 10 to 15 centimeters again. We'll see what happens. Should be interesting. I think I have all the firewood inside except for the outdoor firewood. I have tons. It's mostly birch, so I'll be alright for tonight. And it's not supposed to get too cold, -7 or 8. I guess it's cold enough once the fire dies out, but anyways, I'm gonna get the outside fire lit, or maybe I won't. She's snowing pretty good now. I gotta get my chair set up though, and then we'll go from there, guys. Give you a little look around camp. Bag's getting covered in snow. I'll have to hang it up in the tree and put the snow cover over it, the rain cover. I filled in snow along the bottom of this tent because the Pomoly Locamotive is about 2 inches off the ground when you set it up, so hopefully keep some wind out. Stove is rolling inside. It's nice and toasty. Got lots of birch in there from processing my birch wood. It just fell off the outside. That's how dry it is. It's beautiful. So if I do have an outdoor fire, all the wood's over there for it. Should go pretty good. And I got the beautiful stream here. And that way there goes out to the field. Love this spot. There's a look at it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna get my chair set up out by the fire, outdoor fire, so I have a place to sit later on. She's tight, guys. Holy jeez. This is a nature hike chair. It's an excellent chair, but it's tight to get this on. I find if you stand on the base, it doesn't move around on you, and then you can pull it up, feed the corners in. These poles do bend a little bit, so try it. I'm gonna fight with it. There it is. You've probably seen these in my other videos, but those are the feet that snap on the bottom so it doesn't sink into the snow or the mud. That's the reason I got the chair, because I've sat in many before where it's just, you go to sit down and it either tips over or digs into the ground, and then you lose the feet altogether, like these plastic nubs stay in the dirt. And then the chair's no good. That's why I like this chair. Perfect. There. No sinking into the ground. Wind's just blowing it out. Let it block the wind. It's blowing across this way. And start over again. This should melt some of the snow in here, make it easier for later on as well. Save that. Wind seems to be blowing that way, so I'll put this over here. Just getting everything into the tent, guys, for later for cooking. That way, if it's too bad the weather and dark, I'll be alright inside the tent. And I'm gonna hang this bag up in the tree so everything stays nice and dry. Good. Oh, hi, Kingston. What are you doing?
He's a good boy.
Stay out there. I know. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make a coffee on my new Jetboil that my beautiful wife got for me for my birthday. Sorry, Kingston, you can't come in here, boy. Oh, he tripped. Got a klutz. I want to give this a try. I was debating on whether to keep it or use the pocket rocket, but I'm keeping it. Is that ready? That should be interesting. I guess that's why you're supposed to light it first and then put the cup on. So I guess we just gotta wait for this to turn orange, and that means it's ready. I'm new at this, guys. All I know is I'm pretty sure it's faster, more efficient than the pocket rocket. We'll see. She's ready. You can see here it's glowing orange. So I'm gonna try this Nescafe coffee that my Uncle Don brought down from BC. He uses it on his camping trips, so I'm gonna give it a go. Just drink it black, or I'm not sure if it's creamy. It says it's creamy, but sweet and creamy. We'll see what happens. Let's try this lid with the pourer. Put that facing over there. Put that over there. Let that cool down, and we'll try it out. Oh, that is good. It's a good cup of coffee. Thanks, Uncle Don. So my dog Kingston came down. He can't come in because I know he'll go on my air mattress, my sleeping pad. Could possibly put a hole in it. Hey, Kingston. Kingston, say hi. It was all wet. And that poor boy. I'm sorry, you can't come in. I know. I know. We'll take you up to the house, okay? He's not impressed. Come on, boy. gonna take them back home. There's no room in that tent. Sorry, boy. Where they go inside? You gotta go inside. Guess I had to take him right to the door. All right, Kingston's back inside. Nice and warm and dry, probably laying down by the fire. I'm gonna go back to the tent and sit by my fire. Sorry if the video quality is poor, guys. It's snowing pretty good out. Fire went out. Chair's covered in snow. I'm probably just gonna hunker down inside. It's beautiful out though. Just gotta keep this guy going. I got quite the mess in here. Now I can drink my coffee that I just made, now that Kingston's gone, and then start on supper. Okay, it's nasty out there. I'm gonna close up this door, build up this fire, get started on supper, and hang out in here because it's nasty outside. All right. Oh, warm up in here, and I can dry my pants, my jacket, whatever else is wet. Definitely need a bigger tent. I bet you I can go through all this wood tonight. No, I just need it to cook. A little ambiance before bed. Now I'll let it burn out. Snuggle up in the sleeping bag. Cheers, guys. This coffee's pretty good. Get this going and get some dinner on there. That's gonna be nice. I don't know. It's warming up nice and toasty in here. Pretty soon that chimney pipe will be glowing. Time to get this jacket off. She's warming up. Let that dry out. Put that back there for now. So tonight on the menu, think about it all. I have a purple onion, a red onion. Over here, close to the outside of the snow, we got some venison. Again, I love it. And some Ben's original rice. So I better get started on that. Eat up, and relax for the rest of the night. Rice is done, guys. Now for the good stuff. Not that that's not good. I'll just put that aside for now. Time to start crying inside the tent. If you guys see me crying, it's the onions. Either that or I cut my finger. Garbage. Alright. Okay guys, those are good enough for me. I'm gonna put them in here. Try to anyway. Yeah. Get some of that on there. Just about ready. Stovepipe is glowing. Alright. Put that rice back on. This is good. Put the onions on too. Alright, time to eat. My fork. Just finished and plated up. And it's windy outside. Started to burn. And some onions. Out of my car. Oh, almost dumped it. That would have been bad. Get a good portion of Montreal steak spice. That's my knife for eating, by the way. Yeah, let's get some onions in there and some rice. It's pretty good. I'll try some venison. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on this little table right here. Just like that. I feel like this is overcooked, but let's see. That's not bad. Medium rare. I don't know if it's just because I killed it myself, and butchered it myself and everything. But there's something about venison. Just love it. Normally when I eat, I eat the meat last. But with this, I seem to start off with it. Wow. There it is. Rice, venison, fried onions. Maybe a little too many onions. That's good. Show you again. Look at that. So good. Well, guys, I'm gonna eat up. Maybe clean up my dishes a little bit. We'll catch up with you after I'm done. Look at this, guys. Tent's just covered in snow. I guess I didn't need to fill in the bottom of the tent because it's covered in snow anyways. And it's windy. Look at the end here. That's all covered in snow. Look, there's the profile of it. Freak. Get some weight off of it. This side's fine. It's just this side because it's kind of blowing like northwest. Coming right against the tent over on this side. I don't think I've ever been out in snow like this camping, but it's definitely fun. I don't know about how packing up's gonna be, but I don't have this guide out, so hopefully it's okay. I have my stove pegged down. Hopefully this, there's a little crimple in the pipe. Hopefully that doesn't decide to want to go there. Yeah. It's nasty out tonight. I'm gonna be plowing snow in the driveway tomorrow for sure. My bag's high and dry up there. Anyways, I'm gonna get inside, take off some layers, warm up, relax. See you inside, guys. That's better. I think I'm gonna shed some layers and lay down, watch a movie, and listen to the wind. I gotta keep an eye on the stove though, because if it buckles, I have to throw all my expensive shit out the door real quick and let the tent go. Anyways, guys, I'll catch up with you in a little bit before bed. Take off my coat, pants. Got some snacks for later. These are goose pepperettes. I had somebody give to me. Thank you for that. And what do I got over here in this pocket? Just a Nature Valley sweet and salty peanut bar. Oh yeah. Something to eat later. I forgot to bring my pillow, so I'll probably just use my jacket. I may slip into my sweater, which is behind me. Just for bedtime, because it's gonna cool off once the fire goes out later. So yeah, I'm gonna take off these boots, let them dry, and sit in here and relax for a bit, guys. Enjoy this heavy wind. It's crazy windy outside. Hopefully the tent stays tonight. It doesn't collapse under the weight of the snow. And I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so when I plow the driveway, it's going to be heavy. Heavy to push. I'm glad I wore these rubber boots though, because my feet would be soaked. Even though my other boots are waterproof, my hiking ones. Where's my rag? Yeah. They'd be soaked for sure. I'm gonna get back here and get in my sleeping bag and watch a movie maybe. See what there is. Anyways, guys, I'll catch up with you in a little bit.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Get and Go Gear review.
windy outside. I normally don't put my head down at this end of the tent just because it's kind of tight and I can feel a serious breeze. So this mesh part up here has a tip out kind of ventilation window. I don't have it open right now, but I can feel a breeze coming through still. So I think what I might do is go down to the other end, which I normally do, and flip my sleeping bag and sleeping pad around. And that way I can load the stove as well. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I got a lot of stuff to move. So I'm gonna move stuff on my my right over here, move all this stuff out of the road, put it over on the other side, and slide everything around, because if I'm down here with this draft all night and the fire goes out, it's gonna be mighty cold. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll catch up with you guys when I'm all done. That's better, guys. So I got my head down towards the fire now. I don't feel that draft coming through as much, and I have a lot more room. The only thing is, I realized why I put it that way in the first place is because of the angle of the ground. So now I feel like I'm on a downwards angle this way. It's windy outside. I'm definitely not going to have the stove going when I'm asleep, because if that pipe decides to go, I can always get a new one. But if it's hot, I'm looking at a new tent. Anyways, guys, I'm going to head off to bed, and I'll catch up with you in the morning for coffee if this thing doesn't collapse. Good night. Good morning, guys. It is daylight, 8:30. I was up all night, not gonna lie. Couldn't sleep. Wind was crazy. I was worried about my smokestack. It was uncomfortable. My bed's kind of on an awkward angle. Trying to get comfortable and kept rolling over. I was awake every hour. But the wind's died down now. I think it's a nicer day. Haven't even looked outside yet. It was raining. Snow was falling off the trees on top of the tent. It sounded like somebody was dropping big chunks of brown sugar on top of the tent roof. But I wanted to stay in here, stay the night, man up, and I did. So I'm gonna get up and get the fire going, make a coffee, and go outside and see what's going on with the weather. But there's no wind, so that's good. Let's make a coffee. I'll wake up a bit. Outside here now, guys. It actually doesn't look too bad. It must have been really raining, because it was tons of snow here last night. Front of my tent's all, or sorry, back of my tent, I guess. All the snow's melted off. all where I filled around the edges. All this snow was gone that I packed up along the underneath. She must have been raining pretty good. Chimney's still straight. Didn't guy it out. Made it through the night even as windy as it was. I was expecting a crazy amount of snow, but obviously it turned to rain in the middle of the night and got rid of some of it. Good. May not have to plow the driveway today. Let's get back inside and make a coffee. That warms her up. She's ready, guys. I'll have a little bit of this. Sweet and creamy Nescafe original. I think I'll be getting more of this. That's good. That's a good cup of coffee right there, guys. Good morning. So I was outside, as you can see from the footage. It's actually not that bad. But the sound of it last night, like I said, it's like somebody sprinkling brown sugar on the top of the tent. Like just clumps of snow, rain, wind was insane. So I was up worried about my stovepipe. I don't guy it out. What I do is I peg down the stove so the stove doesn't move at all. But the stack, it wasn't moving either. It was pretty good, but I was just worried. So I didn't get much sleep. Ground was a little uneven. And my cot was a little uneven. So you saw me switch it around before I went to bed. So that made it better. So that my feet weren't touching, or my head wasn't touching the back of the tent there. Because it was wet. My jacket was getting wet that I was using for a pillow because I forgot to bring one. All in all, though, it was a pretty cool experience being out here in the snowstorm. So, yeah. I'm going to finish up this coffee and get a little bit of a fire going here. Enjoy the heat for a few minutes and then let it burn down and pack up camp. Ah, that's good. Been waiting for this. Okay guys, camp's packed up. I got all the extra firewood underneath the tree for next time. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to have an outdoor fire, but it was blowing pretty good last night and it would have been enjoyable. I would have been soaked with snow. And then, yeah, the winds picked up throughout around dinner time, and then they just kept howling. So, and the snow was driving last night. So it wouldn't have been very enjoyable sitting out by the fire. That's all right, we hung out inside. So I gotta get this, I'm just gonna throw it in the toboggan. Everything's just soaked, my bag's soaked, my gloves are soaked. And then I'll dry it out when I get home. But thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next adventure.